Hello and welcome to Firewalk with us. This week we're talking about Twin Peaks Part 6. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And Justin.
Alright, so in this episode, police take Cooper to Dougie's home and Janie E. receives a photo of Dougie with Jade from criminals demanding Dougie's gambling debts paid plus exorbitant interest. I can talk. Janie E. convinces the criminals to accept a smaller sum. Cooper draws cryptic images on his case files guided by the lights on the pages. Bushnell recognizes the patterns in the drawings and thanks Cooper. Cooper has a vision of Mike urging him to wake up. Todd sends an envelope marked with a black spot to the hitman Ike the Spike Stadler, ordering him to kill Lorraine and Dougie. Ike kills Lorraine and her co-workers, destroying his signature weapon in the process, for which he is very, very sad. Albert finds Diane, Cooper's erstwhile assistant, in a bar. In Twin Peaks, Red is revealed as a drug supplier and charges Richard Horn with a delivery. Richard speeds his truck, running over and killing a young boy. Carl Rock comforts the boy's mother. Hawk drops a coin in the restroom and finds pages torn from Laura's hidden diary inside the stall door.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
What did you think of this episode, Dave?
Well, it kind of came in a couple of parts.
Make sense of it.
The first part with Dougie was mostly just kind of cases of...
Well, he is not himself still, so I mean, whatever. We're past that part generally.
Aside from that, a couple points and whatnot that sort of happened were fairly interesting. The Spike gentleman, I was there with him when his spike broke. I was like, "Aw."
His reaction just like, "Oh no, I've just murdered 20 people, but this is horrible."
No, he would have been happy with that. It's like, I did a great job, but at what cost?
It's my weapon. It's great.
I was actually mildly surprised that Dougie's boss figured out all the scribbles and whatnot. I was like, okay, seriously, show, now you're just bullshitting things.
I'm not sure if he exactly figured it out. He just kind of,
He
tried
saw
to make sense of it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he made connections that, I don't know.
That were...
Okay, so there's a point fairly early in the episode where Janie E. Gets a call from the two guys that Dougie is indebted to.
Yeah.
And she says that she'll meet them at noon 30. Who the fuck says noon 30?
Not me.
She was very angry and frustrated, and quite honestly, despite being pissed, she handled the situation fairly decently with Dougie and whatnot, but she was such a boss. Such a boss when she met up with the guys and gave them the money for that.
We also get a return of the traffic light.
Yes.
I noticed.
Yes.
The traffic light was back.
Mike tells Dougie, "You have to wake up. Don't die."
That's very specific.
Yes.
I also wrote down that Dougie plays snakes and ladders on his case files.
That's about right, yeah.
That's
Just
what it
ladders
looked like.
and straight lines going wherever.
The first time I can agree that it was stairs and ladders, but other particular times, yeah, it was just kind of random squiggles and doodles.
We finally meet Diane.
Yes.
Sort of. I mean, not
Kind of.
much of her, but meet her.
Just quick scene.
Yes.
She
Well.
exists.
Yes.
We will be getting more of her in the future. Okay, so near the end of the episode where the kid gets hit by the car,
Yep.
Yeah.
that effect looks shitty.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it was kind of
What
like,
about
oh, he's there.
What about that
Oh, he's
scene
gone.
before where he was doing all sorts of drugs, or whatever was going on with the drug dealer?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
But that effect is so bad it's almost comical. it almost it's bad.
Unless it's made to be looking cheap or something. I don't know.
Well, what were the other options aside from getting a weird dummy sort of thing to actually be hit by a vehicle?
You don't have to show the kid getting hit. You can show the aftermath.
Nah, true, but Twin Peaks likes to kind of show off its supposed budget now.
Well, they're going to use the budget for other things soon.
Nah.
Hawk finds these torn pages from Laura's diary in the stall door.
Apparently it
Yes.
had to do with his heritage.
Because he has the coin with like the
There
chip
was the
on
coin,
it.
and then you looked at the bathroom stall, and it was built by that sort of company, and I was like, oh my gosh, that relates to his thing. But why? It's like, there's a thing hidden behind there. And then he brought out the pages, it's like,
It's like, don't mind me,
Pages
I'm just
from
ripping
Laura's
up this door. Okay, I'll go tell the sheriff.
yeah, Chad's a bit of a dick.
Yeah, well, we know Chad is being bribed by Richard Horn,
Nah, true.
so we shouldn't expect a whole lot more from him.
Mm.
All right,
He's
so
still a dick, though.
David, did you have a favorite character moment in this episode?
No, on whole, I think it was just all solidly good. I can't pick out one standout moment from that one.
Not even Dougie's wife.
She was definitely a boss, I'll give her that. But with everything she's had to deal with Dougie so far,
She's handling it fairly well.
amazingly, I probably would have tossed him to the curb 2 episodes ago.
She has patience, even though it shows that it's wearing thin. But yeah,
All right, Justin, did you have a favorite character moment?
that's what it was.
Oh, okay, Janie E. All right, for me, it's Ike the Spike Stadler. Just the look on his face when he had the spike in his hand, it's perfect. It's just bloody good. All right, so we are creeping up to the episode that might break both of you.
Well, soon, not yet.
Part 8. I can't wait.
The next part's 7 that we have to go through, though.
Yes,
So,
Okay.
but that's going to be fun for me.
I guess I'll save the strangling for then.
I question whether it's just going to be an entire episode with Dougie, or if it's going to be something else entirely. I'm not really sure.
I would be so happy if it was like a 1970s style sitcom with Dougie for an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's just Dougie. If that was the theme. Anyway, we'll find out when we get there. Do either of you have anything left to add?
No.
Nay. No.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this week. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And Justin.